Okay, so let's do another analysis. So the idea here is that we're going to go um, basically two farms, right, and towns versus versus four farms. We're going to see what comes of that. So as blue here, we can't do serious damage to red. The question is, how much damage could red do to blue, and how do we defend against it? And it seems like the answer is, well, red can't really do damage to blue. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only gets you to here. So blue could, as long as blue doesn't like road over here, everything should be fine for blue. Okay, so what's the most kind of aggressive town-based push from blue? I think, so the idea is that if you go, if you just surround yourself in towns, it's not that great, right? Well, I suppose you could do surround yourself in towns and then do roads. What I was thinking though is that a kind of a second nobility-based approach might be a good idea, right? So you get more space around yourself as well as you kind of go forward, right? So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 is an idea. So the idea is that you keep these spots open so that you can unfreeze yourself, and also it's a little bit of a protection from freezing. Like it's a little bit harder to get frozen this way, I suppose. So in terms of like a pure kind of like trying to rebel this approach from red, with 6 actions, the best you got is 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5, 6 or something like that. But I think this is like it's just pretty good for blue, right? Because you could just well, I suppose the trade isn't good, right? Because trading when you're down on actions isn't great. But I think blue is totally fine here. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you could do a lot of damage, I think. So 4 actions from here. Like, what was that? So what does that do? So like 1. I like something like 1, 2, 3. Something along the lines of 4, 4. Maybe over here. So you could defend this somehow if or unfreeze it somehow over here if you need to. Yeah, that looks dire for red, right? I mean, it's just a pain to remove this. You could try to put a neutral guard over here, right? By going over here, 1, 2, and then 3. That's 4 actions, though, right? So blue is perfectly happy with this push, I think, right? And I think red doesn't respond aggressively here. Probably. I suppose we should also actually consider the army-based approach, right? So something like 1, 2, either like 3, 4 might be good. 5, 6, something like that is an idea, right? From red. So blue seems strong here, I think. So 1, 2, right? Using these armies. Something like 3, 4, 5 is pretty good. Of course, red could start wreaking havoc over here, but it's a good position. What's cool here about this configuration in general for blue is that you could pop 2 farms in any time, right? Anytime you kind of switch to defensive position. Of course, like the sooner the better, right? But yeah, uh, something like this is interesting. Uh, so does red avoid playing this? Is it that dire? That's the question. I guess we'll try an action here. So a turn from red. So I guess the other thing actually I wanted to think about is that red didn't have to place this barracks right here, right? So just go with a single barracks, right? Like this, and right here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You could also place a barracks over here, of course, but I chose not to do that because just to have this tile be free so that you could place the neutral guard there if you need to as red. Okay, so yeah, so the question is, can you do a similar response from blue? 1. Uh, surely it's weaker because you don't have like surely you can't destroy this, right? You could do 1. You only have 5, right? Yeah, it seems this seems like actually like a stronger play from red, right? Giving yourself less barracks. Yeah, so it seems fundamentally better for. Oh, and this is also like an action that we use. So 4 from here, huh? So I was thinking like it feels like you definitely have to do this. So okay, what if we do 1, 2, and 2 actions from here? Seems kind of not great. You could also move this to the side, I suppose. Which side do you want to move it to? Probably away from your neutral guard, like that. So that's 1, 2. Then what? We could just start freezing things. Or we could just transition into farms now, because the advance kind of slowed down, right? Yeah, right. Because if we put a rebel here, that's just trading. If we put nobility in front, that's not great. We can kind of yeah. So one idea is, of course, town rebel. Wait, could we go rebel? No, we can't go rebel here. Rebel here would be strong, right? Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Rebel here would be strong. Instead of that, rebel there. But that's really scary, right? If this gets unfrozen. So the question is, can that get unfrozen with 6 actions from red? Okay, so fastest approach, I think, is to do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get a single action. You could do 6, which seems pretty bad. But I like that that's frozen. Wait, hold on. Is this fundamentally just bad for blue? Kind of seems like it, right? Because this is your advantage right here. So without that, what do you have? What's the point of it? You're losing on actions. It seems losing. Well, okay, wait, hold on. Like, there's ideas, of course, right? But so 1, 2. I mean, this is guarded too. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a fun time. I think we could do better. I'm pretty sure that move was even illegal. What did I do? It was, no, it was 1, 2, right? 3. And how did I get a rebel over here? Okay, I guess like this is fine, right? Like 1, 4, 4, 5, and the response would be the same, I think. Yeah, pretty much. There might be even quicker ways, but okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, something like that works. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what the move last time would have been from blue. Yeah. Yeah. So 1 thing, 1, 2, we were kind of thinking about before, which we didn't try, which we should look at really, is something of this nature. Right. 1, 2, 3. Then we have 2 actions. So the idea is to transition into farms and hope that your position is kind of better. But is it better? Because really, this is, really close to you, right? So they just go 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, kind of hard to transition into farms, really, honestly. I don't know if I've seen it work before. Does something like this work, perhaps? No, sorry. Okay, 1 here. Yeah. 1 here and 1 where? Okay, we'll save this one, and then we'll figure out if we need to put it on this side or that side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves it over here, and 6 freezes both of them. So that means that we definitely, I mean, should have it. Either. Okay, we can only reach here, right, with 3. So can I do something here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, yeah, but not something super bad. Yeah, so this is an idea, right? So the idea is that you're going kind of for the wall off, right? And you do have better range than red does, and the same amount of actions. But it is red's turn, so red could just build a ton of range. Red could build a ton of range. Wow. Okay, we'll think about that. Ooh, so deadly idea here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, just hopping over everything, right? So, which gets you 5 to here, 5. Then what? something like 6. I mean, it's not necessarily decisive, but seems strong. So response from red, what could that be? So this is 1-2. And then just wall like crazy, perhaps. An interesting thing is that we could transition into mercenaries here, right? That's an option for sure. What should we? I think not. 1-2. Oh, also we could be aggressive if we really want to. 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could we do that better? Because that's pretty close to a full. I'm pretty sure we can't do that better, but let's see here. So surely this is winning for blue, right? Right? Yeah, it's like desperate for red. And blue has like, some build range. Yeah, so there are alternatives to this attack, I think, like using roads. Let's try those. So the interesting thing, so we needed 5, right? So if we have a road here, we could do 4, and we could surround this road like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. Oh, sorry. My bad. This was here, right? 5, and then 6, like that. So surely red can't respond as well, right? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely still 1, 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, right? So 4, 5, 6. You could freeze this. You can't really expand your range very much. I mean, you could go road 5. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything unless you get something over here. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. 4, 5. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. That works, right? That's good. It's not as good, but it's good. Right. What could red do? We got some good attacks. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. I was thinking 5, 6. That's pretty good, right? Alternatively, by the way, you could also move this up more. I think being further back is good, right? You could get unfrozen by this if you need to. Is it time for a base trade? I don't know. Maybe not. I have no idea if this is any good. 1, 2, and then 4 from here doesn't seem like much. So 3, 4. Yeah, 4 from here doesn't seem like too much. You could freeze this, but like, yeah, and you could get tons of nobility, but then you'll get your actions crushed. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, you'll get your actions crushed. Okay. Right? Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. And then 4 from here. 4 from, where we were would be this and then this. So this side is pretty well locked down. This side is pretty well locked down. So what now, right? Surely you can't take all of these out with 6 actions. So is that winning for blue? Is this a good base trade? I don't know, right? Because 6 actions is still 6 actions. And yeah, I think you definitely go for taking this out. And then using another 4 actions to do something here. I think. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. Okay. If we could full freeze this, that's doesn't do anything. Because it's just here, yeah, it's being aggressive over here. I mean, you might throw an action in there just to. Yeah, it's tough. This is a good string of nobility over here, right? From blue. Hmm. 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 Okay, so this, what about this? This seems strong. So what's the idea here from red is that before what we did is we went in and went here and then went bam, 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 right? And what happened is that blue placed an ability here in the spot. But what if we, instead of destroying this nobility over here, what if we, it seems like a worse idea, or even, we could even move this, force move it over here, right? It's not like blue could really use it in any way, because the key is that we're taking up that space. It's pretty good, right? Yeah, it seems not bad. I have a bit of a weird and fun defense over here. So here's what it is. You go 1, 2, so you've used the mercenary to force move itself. And then we go, ooh, I didn't think of this part. So I was thinking you defend over here, 3, right? What if you go, something weird, like 3, No, that's probably not good. I was thinking 3, 4, 5, and 6, but yeah, it's not good. Because it doesn't defend against that at all, really. But we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was thinking walling over here, but I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. This no, it's not. It's not a threat. Hmm. Okay, what happens if we wall? I feel like walling like this really only gives us one more action of kind of security. So that doesn't really do much, does it? How much damage could, okay, if you ignore this, how much damage could it do? Could do 1, 2. This is an interesting kind of thing over here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands over here, and then 6 can finish the game. So maybe we do well. Or kind of go for the implicit base trade. Like this? Okay, no, this doesn't work because you go 1, destroy this, and then, so you could destroy it on the way. Do we just spend an action to wall there? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's try walling here and here. Does that cancel out a lot of... I'm a little bit afraid of this one because it might cancel out offensive potential, but I think we're okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and can destroy this, really. 6, but that's... I think if we accompany it with this 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 4, 5. Could destroy that. Is that good? I think it's good. 6. I think that takes the longest to fix. 6. Actually, does it? No, because you could go bam bam. And then suddenly all this is starting to look like a liability. Okay, but could you counter it really? 1, 2. It's pretty far. 3, 4, 5, and then 6 doesn't let you do that much. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, but 3, 4 is good. 3, and then 4. That's strong. Because builds over here. 5, and then 6. Right, which is pretty much winning. If you do it like that, right? Okay. Right, so we're over here with red. What do we do? Okay, what about a slight variation? So we build this, and we make second nobility. Ooh, where? Road. Yeah, second nobility, I think. Just in case. Could always change it later. 3. So is 3 enough to get anywhere? No, it isn't. Okay, a road, I guess. This might even do more damage, right? So 1, 2. Right? Because that's double the efficiency if you both come closer and get a new barracks. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, and then you have 2 actions. You have 2 actions. You could take this out. That's a thought. What's a thought? Like, take this out and then this out completely. Right. But then they have this running around in their base. Plus the issue of that. Plus the issue that they only have 4 actions there. From here, any approach seems like a defensive approach. If you go pure offense, right, get yourself 2 more build range, you could place something here. Oh, a base trade. A base trade. Didn't think of that. 1, 2. A base trade? What? With so few actions? Seems insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a strong nobility. Okay. So the basics here would be that red goes 1, 2, and then has 4 actions to fight this. So, but that's winning. Oh, that's just winning, right? Because you could freeze them both. Oh, yeah, because you could road all the way over here and then rebel. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, no base trade here. Do I have it? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? 3 to get rescued. and then 3 actions from there. So 3 to get rescued, like, for example, with 1, or are these better? I think roads are better. 1, 2, 3. I think this is better because then you could build an ability here and do things with that. Or maybe just an ability over here. In some ways it's better. Yeah. Oh, it's like a backup for the farms. Anyways, 1, 2, 3. You could do some damage for 5, 6 actions. It's too strong. Oh yeah, it's pretty much game over, right? Like, what's Red gonna do? Yeah, pretty much. Like 1, 2, 3. Can't do it. Can't do much. 1, 2. I mean, you could destroy this. 1, 2, 3 and 4, but then this. Yeah, that looked strong, but I don't think it does much. Right. Yeah, just enough actions to really hurt blue. Oh, was this a bad idea? Huh. This one wall from blue. Because it kind of protects red, right? Interesting. Yeah, it's really, really hard to say. Everything is super precise. Was that move even legal? Yeah, I'm not sure, right? Because this doesn't give you the attacking range to get that. Huh. Well then. Okay. So I figured maybe we could take a look at the reverse situation. So 2 farms from red and 4 farms from blue. So let's say that we do this. And then what, right? We have 3 actions. So we could do something like 1, 2. Then perhaps we'll do 3. Compared to red having, well, a bunch of actions. So what could red do? Red could do 1, or maybe 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty strong from red. So maybe we could have done off to the side instead. That's an idea. Or maybe not. Maybe we want to kind of bait this, right? So we have 6 actions as blue. So why not just go back here? 1, 2. Trading actions is fine. 3. 4. Uh, 4. Maybe not 4. 4. 4. Hmm. Just pressure kind of sounds like fun, right? It's hard to prevent that from being unfrozen. Was this placed by me? Placed by, yeah, right? Would have to be, but this turn or previous turn? I think first turn, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. You could wall this if you want to. I don't know if we want to. For some reason, I just play more aggressively with blue. Maybe that gets me into trouble. 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I putting pieces here? 5. 6. Seems a little weird. Sorry. What about 4, 5? Yeah, and then just wall. 6. Yeah, I guess this is good. So red could go unfreeze 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. But that's a problem. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4 unfreeze. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. So 3, 4 unfreeze. And suddenly this is like more of a hindrance than it is a good thing, right? But wait, this isn't actually frozen. So it's 1, 2, 3. Just to take care of that, basically, and then what? 1, 2, 3. Freezing both of these. Or what else could you do? 1, 2, 3. 1. There's that. There's that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Freeze both nobilities. I don't know if you want to trade though. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, and 1. I don't like giving this more. Oh, you could destroy it. That's pretty good. It seems pretty good, right? And 4 actions from red. What's red gonna do? Bam, bam. Could red win? Yeah, red could. No, because of that one. Bam, bam, bam. But then you have 6 actions, so yeah, that's not good. So you could do bam, 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 bam. Oh, but that's frozen. Yeah, it's an issue. Yeah, this is definitely losing for red. With 4 actions like that. I mean, you could take 2 over there. Could do 1, 2, 3, 4. But then this is. Yeah, okay, you could do like at best 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Yeah. But that's losing because of this, right? 1, 2, 1. Yeah, it's just losing. Just not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. It's still losing. It's still losing. Because you know you could produce things here. Yeah. Oh, you have a 5th action actually still. Right from here. Okay, wait. What was the position? Okay, so I think we'll leave it there for now. Yeah. Yeah, so did we really conclude anything? My gut says 4 farms is a little safer in some ways. It's just like especially with not perfect play, you uh you know, if both players aren't like capitalizing on, being aggressive, then the longer the game goes, the more those 4 farms versus 2 matter, right? Uh, and then one feeling I've just been getting in general is that red is stronger than blue, just in general. Uh, so that's a thought, but I don't know what we could do about that. um, yeah, so that's it. That's what we have so far. We might revisit some of the um, different combinations of how many farms versus how many farms, right? Might be interesting.